Hi Leo, and welcome to your August 2021 reading. This reading is valid for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. Check out the description box for all the information concerning that and all the other stuff that you need. Let's go right into it. We have Leo season, obviously, so yes, it's your time. Happy birthday for all the Leo suns out there. And there's a lot of stuff going on, of course, in your sign. We have Mercury already in your sign, which means communication can be very open, very outward, showing yourself, saying what you want to say. Be careful with that. Around the 3rd, there is a square with Mercury and Uranus in Taurus, so maybe, you know, there's a little bit of tension that can evolve from that. With the new moon in Leo, you can really start a new emotional cycle here. Venus is also entering Libra, which is wonderful for love. So we're really having a nice emphasis on love this month. And yeah, with the Leo energy, you can fully show yourself, get yourself out there. The sun is with you and the sun is your ruler. So that's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful energy for you, Leo. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I start with a general energy as always, and then I go into a love situation. 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, here with this 9 of Wands, I feel like you might be coming into this month with maybe a lot to do. If you feel like there is a lot of responsibilities, then make sure that you get your rest and that you kind of have enough energy left. But I feel like when the sun is in your sign, then this might give you an extra boost. You can also, with the 9 of Wands, expect some sort of higher knowledge when it comes to your past experiences. So I feel like maybe you're now able to integrate former cycles. That's what happens with the 9 of Wands often. Integrate former experiences where you really gain a better connection of the subconscious and the conscious mind. So all these things that you went through, also that your ego put you through, not necessarily in a bad way, you can now integrate and move to the last step, to the 10. So for me, that's also kind of the marathon card, where you're like shortly before, you know, the finishing line, and you gain the last strength because you know that's how far I've come, so I can do this last step as well. Wow, smoke is still going. Okay, so maybe, yeah, you need some cleansing also of the past here, because this doesn't want to stop really. Kind of forcefully stop it. So now, middle of the month, we have a 6 of Pentacles, which is really about resources, balancing your resources. So yes, maybe it's really about making sure that you are balanced within and that you have enough resources also physically. Pentacles is also a body card for me. Like Pentacles are also indicators of our physical body, so make sure you're balanced, make sure you have all your nutrients. For me, that's also always a nutritional card and a workout card. Just make your body, it doesn't have to be work harder, it's more like work smarter, not harder. And that's a overall energy here, because also in a love situation later, that's kind of coming up here for you. So keeping yourself balanced, giving yourself all the nutrients, giving yourself all the nourishment that you need. So end of the month, you're not in a position where you feel like, well, I have no resources left. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, there is a little bit of an indication that you might be cautious, or might want to be cautious about not giving away too much, or feeling like maybe you've been robbed of some resources through all the responsibilities. It doesn't have to be a big deal, you know. It's more like, okay, how can I gain control of that situation again? And I feel like because you're really, the overall energy on the bottom of the deck is a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're really a little there. I get a sense of a little burnout energy, but more like physically, not mentally so much. It's more like there's so much going on. I'm so far in my journey, so now I don't want to stop. And maybe there is this last little bit of, and especially when it comes to financial success, where it's like a frustrated moment where like, well, now I put all that work and energy in it and it's kind of just not happening, but it's right around the corner. See all those pentacles, especially in this deck. I feel like there's resources right around the corner that you might not see just yet in August, but they're coming right in. And it has to do with a situation of change of atmosphere. And for you, I think it's just really important to make sure that you're in control of your own resources, of what you have, you know. Make sure to be grateful for what you have. Make sure to have organized the things that you have, especially when Virgo season is coming up in the second part of August. You know, Sun is moving into Virgo. So it's really time to get organized and to get your ducks in a row here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think there is a strong indication to do that, and it can really benefit you because here, I mean, come on, there's a 10 of Pentacles here. So yeah, I get strong financial energy here, but also physical when it comes to the body. Because there is this element of a lot of action going on and you needing that last bit of strength, and by the middle of the month making sure that you treat your body well with the Six of Pentacles and you put in the things that you want to see grow and you get the results from it. So yeah, I like that. I like that. A lot of manifestation energy, physical manifestation energy. When it comes to relationships, same thing. You're really in manifestation mode right now with the Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is my card of working smarter, not harder, is my card of focus, of knowing where to put your resources, where to put your time, where to put your energy, where to put your money even. It is also a card of practicing a skill, mastering a skill. For me, it's not so much a card of learning a new skill, it's more like mastering a way even further. So if you want to do something with education, with working further into a topic, yes, but I would not switch the whole thing around, you know, do a completely new thing. For me, it's more like working deeper into something, getting really good at something, getting really masterful at something when it comes to work. So she's looking in this relationship situation, she's really looking at what's nurturing right now for her. And I really like this because she's looking at all these nurturing pots and things to eat and to it looks like herbs and stuff. And then there's this other side where she's not really looking at which is more like the intellectual mind kind of thing. So I feel like more right now it's not so much about what nurtures your mind, but it's really more like what nurtures your body. And also when it comes to relationships, and it seems like it's really you'd rather feel good about yourself than go into something that just gives you maybe more knowledge of something, but just doesn't make you feel very good. The other person is in the hermit mode, but in reverse. So that is for me always a card of somebody who is having a hard time finding answers within themselves, therefore really looking outwards and having a hard time also being alone. That's for me a card just of someone who's a little bit codependent maybe, or has issues with themselves that they want to escape from, that they want to kind of get away from, and so they're looking for answers on the outside. I feel like they're getting inspiration from you. Maybe they're also watching you from afar and are inspired because they're really looking for outward stimulation because their situation is a little unfilling. Maybe they feel uncreative, maybe they feel alone and lonely in not a good sense. So they get inspired by all your productivity, I think. And yeah, you're fully showing yourself here with the Knight of Wands, doing your thing, being fun, being the Leo that you are, you know, just being creative and fun and fiery. and having a good time. And I mean, obviously people are going to be inspired by that. If it's not a specific person, then it's people in general, and you will be very attractive in August because the sun is in your sign. Five of Wands here also says maybe they know that there's competition around you. If it's a new person, if you're like dating or in single life, dating life, maybe you like that, and you might like the drama of that a little bit. But if you're waiting for this person to really give you something solid, I think they will. With the Ace of Pentacles, especially, I mean, we have Virgo here, and it could also, the Hermit card stands for Virgo, it could also be when Virgo season starts. So that's around the 22nd. But yes, it is a little bit of a struggle for them to come forward, and they know it. They have to fight for it, and maybe they have to fight parts for themselves, within themselves, for it. And I feel like you kind of enjoy that a little bit too much. Strength card in reverse. Just make sure that it's not getting too dramatic. Make sure that you're really controlling that fiery energy within yourself as good as possible right now, because that can backfire. A strength card in reverse can backfire, and then you get more, you get that kind of drama that you actually don't want, and that kind of attention that you actually don't want. So the Ace of Pentacles here seems like it's offered from the other side to me. There could be something solid. This person, I think, wants to offer you something solid. They're fighting themselves through it. Maybe they're fighting themselves through it with the Hermit card in reverse, that they don't feel inspired enough, that they don't know how, because with the Hermit in reverse, we also don't know the way forward, really. We cannot really find answers within ourselves. We have a hard time tapping into those answers within ourselves. So I feel like they're struggling to find a way also how to offer you something solid, and what that means even for you, I see. Because you're like shining here, and maybe they are also a little afraid of intense reaction from you, that they're offering you something and you're like, no, I don't need that shiz, so make sure, don't scare them away, but if you want something from them. Okay, so we also have this wonderful card here. I will also pull some charms. But yes, if you're waiting for this change of atmosphere, and with this card, for me, it's really change of atmosphere in a way. I will read from the booklet because I think it's really nice text in there. So yeah, it seems like it's really waiting for it to come your way, not so much going into it. This whole card suggests that the wind is bringing the thing to you. And also wind for me is always about ideas, inspiration. So let's see what the book says. It's number 12, it's 3. So creative energy, Empress energy, expansion. Okay, here it is, 12. A change in the wind. Essential meanings, a sense that unseen change has been initiated. And I think this could, for you, really be financially as well, that it's just around the corner, Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Oh, okay. So you also gotta check on that, because here, when I said with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, make sure that you're not burning yourself out, or not giving away, or that you're focusing, that you're putting sorry, it's really hard to find the right words, that you're putting your resources into the right direction and really focus, work smarter and not harder, you know. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. The oracle's message. It's human nature to yearn from certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet knowing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Yes. And with all the energy going on around the world right now with the storms and stuff, it's like really a resetting of the climate, it feels like, you know. And that also has something to do with your reading here. It's like resetting the climate so new things can come in for all of you. These 10 of Pentacles can come in. I will also read the relationship message. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. 5 of Wands here. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to truly be happy. And I think you're very much doing that with the 8 of Pentacles. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. I can't make this up. Didn't I tell you? Oh my God. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. And your prosperity message is, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. Protection message. I will read this again because it's a little scary. I totally get it. Don't get scared, you know, change. And I know you're a fixed sign, and fixed signs, they get a little anxious about change often. So Crowley says, you know, change is stability. Organisms need to change. Like we change every day, like our skin, our body, what goes through our body, what we breathe in, like every second our body changes. And we as a human consciousness change every second, sometimes slower, sometimes backwards, sometimes forward, but we do change all the time. So it's very natural. Don't be afraid of it. Protection message. There are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and it is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Never forget that. Spirit really is your ally. Okay, charms. I really want to do some charms today. I know you guys like them, so I just put them as a bonus for the English reading, because the German reading is the same cards, but I don't put the charms on it. So if you're a German speaker, check out my German speaking channel. All right, let's see. I'm not looking at it, in case you're wondering. All right. So yeah, again, work smarter, not harder. The fox, that makes so much sense. The fox is for me the trickster energy, but also has good intentions, you know, for himself, for his family, for his outcome. So he or her is really looking at, he or she is really looking at what's the best outcome for me and how can I get there the fastest, and how can I put my resources, put my focus, put my energy in the smartest way to move forward. Yeah, very much so. And even when you're looking at this other person, there's, I think you're very clear on what you want, and you're just in a waiting position. This other person is figuring stuff out. They're in a transformational phase, very much so with this death charm. They are working on it hard. They're working on it hard. They're enjoying the work on it. So that's a very good thing. They're working on stability. They're working in natural circles as well. So it could be with codependent, it could have to do with codependency or with any addiction issues, maybe with my smoky quartz. And they're really gaining higher insight with the amethyst. So third eye is opening, third eye chakra is opening, and they're really working hard on opening their third eye big time. So this is a wonderful, in case you're wondering and you're waiting on a person, and you want to wait on a person, they're really working on it. They're really working on it, and they're really working on being able to offer you something solid, and therefore themselves offer themselves something solid, you know. So this little guy is really about your work. You can now maybe work out a little ritual where you can work on your worries when it comes to money, I think, and finances, or maybe your bodily resources. I don't know if you know these little guys. You can tell them you can get them in like South American sort of shops and stuff, or on the street. There's people selling these, and they're really for telling them your worries, and then you put them underneath your pillow overnight, and that helps you in your sleep to just reprocess, you know. So you can give them the burden of your burdened mind, and maybe you find a little ritual yourself. It doesn't have to be a little puppet. It can be you know, just a piece of paper where you write down your stuff, and you before you go to bed, and you put it next to the bed, and you're like, well, now I'm just gonna go to sleep, and my worries are over here. In the morning I can pick them up again. So you get good rest, because your body really needs good rest, and that's really essential for you this month here with all these earth cards. All right. This other person could also be worried about money, maybe. So that could be situation. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this reading was for you. I hope it resonated and it can help you a little bit. Give me a like, subscribe, comment, and come back next month. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.